Hi everyone, this is Daniel. This is a shorter excerpt from By Faith, which is all the sermons on Hebrews chapter 11 by Thomas Manton. I've been reading in sermon number 7 here on Hebrews 11 verse 3. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. So we're speaking of creation a lot in this one, and he just made some remarks that I thought were just so wonderful. I wanted to share them, and he's talking about kind of the three big aspects. The creation really shows forth God's attributes, who God is, and it particularly shows forth God's goodness, His power, and His wisdom. And there was a part here that I thought was so wonderful, but um, he says, "Here I shall lay down motives to quicken us to this necessary work of reflecting upon the creation of the world that was made by the power of God out of nothing, and to offer directions how to reflect upon the creature with comfort and profit. First, for the motives. 1. The creatures are apt to teach us. All the creatures of God, they have a voice, and read a lecture to us of the glory of the divinity. The first Bible was the book of nature. God spake to the world not by words, but by things, and taught men what he had written of his glory upon the creation. As many creatures as there are, so many letters there are, out of which he may spell God. The book is written within with glorious angels, and without with corporeal substances that discover the glory of God. It may teach us unspeakable wisdom, unmeasurable goodness, infinite power. The world is a book. God's power was the hand with which it was written, and his wisdom was the pen, and the letters are the creatures. Some are lesser letters, some are greater, but out of the whole there is a volume of praise to the Creator. Nay, the world is not only a book, but a teacher, not only a dead letter, but a living voice. Psalm 19:1, quote, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork." Lesser creatures have a voice to proclaim the excellence of their Creator. An ant and a gnat may take the pulpit and preach a God to us. Quote, "Their line is gone out into all the earth, their words to the end of the world," saith the psalmist in verse 4. We should so hearken to the creature as if we did hear God himself speak to us. And day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Verse 2. Other preachers are soon spent and tired, but the creatures are constant preachers, always calling upon us day and night to mind God. And verse 3, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Though the languages of all nations scattered over the world may be very different, yet there is one book that may be read in every country. The heavens speak Greek to the Grecians, they speak English to us, and so many creatures, so many preachers there are of God's wisdom, power, and goodness. Nay, the creature that seems most gross, the dull earth, the heaviest and grossest element, and the mute fishes proclaim God. Job 12, verse 8, quote, "Speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee." Though the fishes have no sound, cannot make so much as a rude noise, though they have no voice, yet they are able to preach God unto us, and teach us that there is a sovereign providence by which all things are guided and governed.